Hey guys! Okay, so today I'm going to be doing my book review on The Lightning Thief by Rick Riordan. Riordan. Close enough. This book is more of a children's novel. I guess like very young adult, you could say, early teens, etc. But it's really good. I didn't read it when I was a kid, and I kind of regret it now. It's such a good book, and it's really great for younger kids. I think that it totally is perfect for the target audience that I think that Riordan was going for. I'll give you guys a little synopsis of the book. So basically, Percy Jackson is this 12-year-old boy. I guess you could say that he's troubled. And he has dyslexia and ADHD, which he kind of attributes that to why he does so poorly in school. Through all the many different schools that he has been through, he comes across his best friend Grover, and we all have a Grover. Grover is that best friend that's not confident enough, is really sweet, wants to protect you even though he can't protect himself. I really like Grover. His character was awesome. But anyways, so he meets Grover, and Grover quickly becomes one of his best friends. And then also his mom is a constant, I guess, kind of foundation for him through all the different moves that he goes through. And then one day, all of a sudden, he kind of gets thrust into this world that he knows nothing about. And everyone kind of expects certain things from him. And, what he finds out about himself is kind of important information that would have been really good for him to know ever since he was born. It plays into the plot really well. I like how Riordan decided to place together all the characters and the timing of all the events and everything. It worked really well. One thing that I really enjoyed about this novel was how fast-paced it was. There was constantly something happening. There wasn't a lot of, I guess, downtime in the novel. And it's a fairly short novel. It's, I want to say, like 365 pages or something like that. And it's not too complex of a story. It's pretty easy to follow. It was kind of a nice break from like City of Bones and things like that that have these super complex, I guess, plots that everything kind of ties in together, and you constantly have to be paying attention, like, to what things might symbolize and things like that. Which I'm not saying that things don't symbolize each other in this novel, because there are a lot of things that do play off of each other, but I think it's a little bit less complex than City of Bones. I think that also because I kind of have prior knowledge about all the mythical gods and stuff like that, so that kind of helped me with the book because I already knew how a lot of the stuff tied in together. But I also liked that I did like that it was a light read. It's perfect for people that are in college when you kind of just want something fun and innocent to read. And it's fun to read, you know? Kids' books are great. They're innocent and they're exciting, and they kind of take you back to a time whenever things weren't so complicated. So that's another reason that I definitely wish I would have read this book when I was little, because maybe it would have kind of been more of a sentimental value kind of read than necessarily just something for me to read. Also, the characters were all great. There's Percy Jackson, Annabeth, and Grover. And then, I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but it's Chiron? I don't know. But he's also a main character. Percy Jackson is obviously the main protagonist in the story. But all the characters are really cute and sweet, and, I just kind of like, oh, I want a little group like their group, because it's just so tiny, and, like, I don't know. They're one family, which is really nice and refreshing to have in the story. A lot of people compare this book to Harry Potter, which bothers me because I don't think that Riordan was going for a Harry Potter-esque feel to his novel. This novel was based kind of loosely off of, his son. His son has dyslexia and is diagnosed with ADHD, and I think I kind of got from it was that he wrote the book for his son, and, to show his son that, you can be whatever you want to be. Your conditions don't determine that, which I fully believe. You can't let disabilities stop you from being who you're meant to be. You have to embrace who you are and be accepting of that. And I think that Riordan did an awesome job of that in this novel. And I don't think people should compare it to Harry Potter. Because first off, Harry Potter is about witches and things. And Percy Jackson and Olympians, the Lightning Thief, is based on mythical gods. Yes, magic is portrayed in both of the books, but I don't really find them, they're not on the same level, if you know what I'm saying. So some people were a little upset about that. They, think it's a knockoff of Harry Potter, but I don't think that at all. It does have some of the same dynamics like the trio, the two male friends and then the one female friend, but I don't know. I guess I'm not far enough in the series to really know how it plays out, but I know that I like it, and I really liked Harry Potter. I like both of these books, and I see them as separate things. I don't see them as, they're similar, but I don't put them in the same category, and I don't think you should either. I will say, though, that the main thing I didn't like about this novel was that it was a little too fast-paced for me. It's very like boom, boom, boom. There's not ever a lot of downtime, and there's not a lot of dialogue like between each of the characters. You get I guess you do get like individual time with each character, with Percy and like his friends, and Percy with his mom, and Percy, with other people in the novel. But I don't know. I guess I just was hoping for a little bit more of a character building, but with this novel, if you're not a child, you also kind of have to put yourself in the mindset of a child. If I had read this when I was 7 or 8, I might have gotten a little bit bored if there had been more dialogue. So for his target audience, I think that this is perfect. It's a good balance of everything that would be able to keep a young adult's attention when it comes to like 7 to 12-year-olds, because it's really hard to focus on a chapter book whenever you're that young, and especially for non-readers, it can be difficult. So this book is perfect for someone that's maybe not a non-reader and that's trying to get into reading, because it kind of is, I don't know, it's like the first step. It's got a lot of action and a little less dialogue, so maybe the next book could be like half and half, and then, you can progress more and more each time, or give them more difficult books each time. But I totally think this book is appropriate for any age level. If you like this kind of stuff, it's great. It's a great plot, and all the characters are fun, and there's no sex or drugs or drinking, or, well, they talk about drinking, but there isn't any drinking. So I don't know how you feel about that. It's really great. There's a really neat twist, but I saw it coming, so you might see it coming. A little kid might not see it coming, but it was a good twist. You would like it. Alright guys, this video has been pretty long. I'm going to go ahead and sign off, so I will see you guys next time. I hope that you enjoyed this. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Bye! I like it for younger. So y'all. I'll be yours till the end of time, 'cause you made me feel. Yeah, you made me.